Welcome to Kiss the Reviews. I'm Armando. That's Corey. And today we're doing Quarantine 2 Terminal. And this movie was requested on Patreon by Marcus. And if you want to join our Patreon crew, it's only a couple of bucks. You get pre-show stuff. You get just us being us, man. Us being funny and gross and talking about our fears and some of our phobias.
I don't have any fears. I'm a fucking rock, bro.
That's Corey on YouTube.
Patreon Corey was pissing his pants a second ago.
Absolutely.
So we ain't gonna talk about that pussy. He's a bitch.
You were correct.
If you want to follow us on Patreon, just look up Kiss the Reviews. We're there. It's only a couple of bucks. And if you want to follow us on the rest of the social media apps, we're available on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Kiss the Reviews.
Unless you're a clown.
Unless you're a clown. And let's get into the cast of 2011's Terminal 2, or Quarantine 2, Terminal. Whatever the hell this movie's called, man. Whatever. So this movie stars Mercedes Mason as Jenny, Josh Cooke as Henry, and Mattie Liptak as George. And a bunch of other people on this land of misfit toys flight. Okay. We did the review of the first Quarantine. That's why Marcus wanted us to do the second one. Because it doesn't make sense, at least unless you see them all, right? I love the first one. The first one is fantastic. I made mention in the pre-show. Columbus Short's in it, so that ups the stakes for me in the first one. God, man. They fell off so much in this movie. I don't think I've ever seen... Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't like to make large sweeping statements. But I don't remember off the top of my head a movie from the first one that I liked so much to the second one. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I think the last time you were this upset about a sequel was Godfather 2. Because you were like, just like 1 and 3 make all the sense in the world, but Godfather 2 sucks.
I don't think I ever said
Which
that.
I applaud you for taking that stand. You said it. No, this movie literally made me want to join Al Qaeda. Like, fucking let's get them, boys. Fucking let's go.
Dude, this movie gave me Caddyshack 2 feels. It gave me Benchwarmer 2 feels. It gave me Grown Ups 2 feels. Like, there's
Air Bud 2.
Air Bud 2.
Talk about a disappointment.
The first one was Chef's Kiss. The Air Bud 2. Not for me.
It's like, who are you, Deion Sanders? Pick a sport and stick to it. God, get out of here.
Shut up and dribble.
Yeah,
dog.
You're a fucking Labrador Retriever, not a fucking Bo Jackson.
Hell yes.
But yeah,
dribble dog. Yeah, he's trying to make a political point.
It was weird, man.
He's like, I am Q, and Earth is flat. Just wasn't the same franchise.
It really wasn't. It really wasn't. And let's just get into this whole situation that we have here with Quarantine 2.
Sure.
So the movie opens with Jenny and Paula. They're on their way to LAX. They're stewardesses, and once on the plane, they first see, along with us as the audience, they see the co-pilot Wilson, who looks like he has stage 4 leprosy coming onto this plane. Okay? This dude looks awful. And not like, I got the sniffles. Like, he looks like if he sneezes a little too hard, his nose is coming off.
Corey's Life Lessons.
Hi, Frontier Airlines. Uncle Corey here. You wouldn't have to sell $25 seats on your airplanes if you would give sick days to your pilots when they got the goddamn fucking COVID virus, and your 2 fucking stewardesses aren't coming back from a club. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's not what you do on your mandatory rest. You typically rest. They're like, let's go get shit-faced and catch some dick real quick before this flight. That's what we say as passengers.
Yes.
You're working.
Oh my God. Well, here's the other thing, and this is the issue that I have. Co-pilot Wilson walks onto this plane. When the first reaction, I don't care if you're a pilot or not, it makes it worse because you are a pilot. But when you walk onto the plane and the first 2 people that you work with look at you and go, ooh, brother, ooh.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that?
When they do that, turn around and go the fuck home. You're too sick for work, guy. And by the way, if you're a fucking pilot, go. He says,
I think I got it from my dog. All dogs in the neighborhood are sick. It's running around barking, being weird.
when a dude at work says, I think the dog gave me this illness I have, I'm out. Especially if I'm flying in a tube across the country. That's not happening, pal. All the dogs in the neighborhood are sick. I think I got it from mine.
I'm telling you right now, if I'm in this situation ever and this co-pilot comes on and he says, I got this illness from my dog, give me a cup of airline coffee, I'm arresting him immediately for impersonating a pilot and fucking a dog. Because one, you don't get sick from a dog unless you're fucking it. Trust me, I know. Dog age takes a minute to get over, but you'll get over it.
I've heard.
Two,
I don't know.
You never... That's toilet water they're mixing the coffee beans with. Don't ever do that. That's like asking for tap water on an airplane. Are you fucking crazy? Yep. No. You order fucking bottled water, a fucking drink like a goddamn adult, or a soda pop if it makes you feel better. Everything else is contaminated to fuck. Don't do it. That's disgusting. This guy, not a pilot. Give me a cup of coffee. First off, I'm one of the biggest coffee heads on this fucking planet. And when I'm sick, the last thing I want is a cup of coffee to make me feel better.
You were right.
That's disgusting. I already got the medicine shits. You want to fucking pile on some coffee on top of that? Get the hell out of here.
And after we see freaking this dude, who apparently is banging his dog, we get the rest of these Spirit Airline Dollar General fucking passengers that come onto this plane. This is the biggest ragtag land of misfit toys I have ever seen. You have the fat drunk golfer, you have the cat lady, the old dude with Parkinson's, his wife, the pregnant couple who are both douchebags, the dude traveling with gerbils in a cage that bite the fat drunk dude. What in the fuck? And everybody is sneezing.
Yeah, who is this guy? Richard Gere's personal assistant? Get the fuck out of here. Who travels with gerbils in a cage?
I got my classroom's gerbils are in a cage.
Why?
What?
Why? Why did you take them on vacation, or why are you taking them on vacation?
Exactly.
That's insane. They're gerbils. Holy shit.
Dude, this whole flight. And who the fuck are we? Well, it was 2011. There were some flights from time to time that weren't full.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck on this shit-ass airline finding a flight that isn't full. They will make you sit on other people's laps at this airline, okay? Your ticket $25.
This is back in the days of Hooters Airlines flying midnight flights from fucking Sacramento to Vegas. With a stop.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is.
Here's the funny thing. So the gerbils bite John Daly, right? Mm-hmm. And as the flight progresses, we're 3 minutes into this flight, And John Daly is just fat and sweaty, eyes red. He looks like shit. He deteriorates quickly.
Son of a bitch can still shoot 71 on 90% of the courses out there, though. Tell you that right now, John.
But that's not from the gerbils. That's from psoriasis. That's what that is.
At least half of us love you on this show, John.
I love John Daly. Oh my God. And let's face it, this dude, the golfer, okay, I know I make fun of him and I'll call him John Daly for the rest of this show. This dude's 375. Show me one professional golfer that's 375. Just one.
By golfer, he means professional golden tier.
It's like
he plays in golden tee tournaments across the nation, winning $500 a pop.
I was gonna say this guy is just going city to city and golfing with his buddies. Okay, he's not a pro golfer, but what they keep calling him, the golfer. Awesome guy, but the gerbil bites him. He gets sick.
This guy's a golfer the same way I'm a football player.
I call bullshit. This dude is getting those gerbils sick as fuck if they bite him, okay?
Oh, that gerbil's drunker than a motherfucker right now. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
And he's got stage 4 lung cancer because I tell you, that guy's smoking a pack of Reds before he gets on the first tee.
Yes, sir. But so he's all fucked up. So right after takeoff, this flying Walmart gets worse. Fucking douchey Magoo is on his cell phone. He gets into an altercation when he's told to hang up. We have a couple making out like they're in a Motel fucking 6. The cat lady takes her cat out of the carrier, and the co-pilot is literally sneezing all over all the instruments in the cockpit. Like, this is like the worst case scenario. Like, this is my fucking nightmare. Getting on a plane with all of these fucking awful trash humans.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, I'm fucking Allah Akbar the second that plane takes off, and I'm fucking taking it down. Fuck all of yous. You trash people.
We just got demonetized by YouTube. Thanks, Corey.
Yeah, fucking, I don't care. They hate fucking Islam. Guess what? Get on this flight. You won't. This is fucking crazy, dude. If Bill Maher was on this flight, we'd get no more clips of him just fucking being a terrible human being. No, this is just, I couldn't do it.
No.
I literally couldn't do it. And again, this is part of the reason I fly first class, because 9 times out of 10, you can still hear these animals through the curtain. But the drinks are free. So I just get fucking plowed like the fucking author I am. And I just, like, the last time I flew, I was drinking so much, the flight attendant actually asked me if I was going to be okay. And when I stood up straight and started walking out, she did the, oh, Jesus kind of thing. Like, I put down some fucking Tito's on a flight, bro. I don't play.
You don't play. Not on a flight. Not on a flight. But what you don't look like is John Daly here. Because
no, I'm a goddamn professional alcoholic. Are you kidding me? And drug addict. Let's not forget that.
He's got the fucking meat sweats. His eyes are bleeding. And he starts foaming at the mouth. And then he throws up all over Jenny, the stewardess. And then he runs for the cockpit as a few passengers try to knock him out and restrain him.
I would low-key pull an O-Dog the second he threw up on me and just fuck him up.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, listen, you ever been talking to somebody and then just like a little bit of spit flies out of their mouth and it like hits you in the cheek and you're like, I know we both saw that. Like, acknowledge it and say you're fucking sorry and go get me a napkin.
Oh, you're a lot nicer than I am.
My worst fear.
What the
fuck? My worst fear is having somebody throw up on me. The little spittle. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, I think I have cancer now. If somebody throws up on me, I'm out. I'm like, yeah, here are my wings. You can take my wings. I'm no longer a stewardess. I'm just going to go sit in the back of this plane. And wherever we land, that's my final destination. I'm never doing this again.
Yeah, I just had a realization that I'm a bigot because it depends on the person who's throwing up on me.
Okay.
Because if you're if you're fat and disgusting and it looks like the consistency of your poop is liquid most of the time, I don't want you throwing up on me. That's fucking disgusting.
You were correct.
I don't want Slim Jims and fucking Chips Ahoy and fucking Monster Energy drink all over me. I'm good.
It did look like there was a lot of Monster. It was kind of green.
Yeah, like, no.
Lord knows when you drink that Monster, your pee turns green. I know your vomit does too. It's got to. That shit coats the lining of your stomach.
Full on pass on that person.
Absolutely.
But there's also a middle ground, because if you're eating foie gras and fucking caviar and you puke that shit back up on me, I'm going to fuck you up just like I would the poor guy. Like, middle class vomit. That's upper middle class to middle class vomit is where I will live happily. I will help you. I will hold your hair. I need
somebody who has solid turds and, has just like chicken and mashed potatoes for dinner. Can we just do that?
That's it. That's it. A nice balanced diet, a nice healthy stool. Vomit away, bro. We've all been there. I got your back. Anybody else, you're on your fucking own. I'm out.
So they're forced to land here, and they land in Vegas. And as they prepare, the fat dude, because they like got him all tied up and whatever, he wakes up, he bites Paula in the nose, and then he's restrained in the bathroom. And after they land, the tower cuts off communication immediately.
Corey's life lessons.
Hi, Paula's of the world. Uncle Corey here. This is why you don't go to the club and get fucked up and chase dick before work. Because you're preoccupied, and now this motherfucker who just threw up on your homegirl, you're getting 2 feet in front of his motherfucking mouth like an idiot.
Yeah.
Wake up, dummy. Drink some of the shit coffee the co-pilot is and get the fuck going. Because this is dumb and 100% your fault. You think I'm getting that close to that guy?
Dude, I'm not saying John Daly's going to bite your nose off, but he just threw up on your friend. And you're this close to his face. You don't think you're going to get a Monster Energy drink all over your face?
You don't think you're going to smell bile unless you're there to administer Listerine, and I mean the good, like, yellow shit? You shouldn't be there. Yeah, the original that, like, takes car paint off?
Yes. But, so the plane then here, the pilot parks at the first gate it sees. And as the pilots hold Fatty Magoo in the bathroom, the rest of the passengers get off the plane with the help of Ed, this baggage handler. So they hit this dead end in the staging area at the airport where they're made aware that they're being quarantined. And I'm just going to throw this out there, dude. I know I already said that these are trash human beings.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I understand, okay, you saw John Daly throw up, bleed from all the holes in his face, locked him in the bathroom. Everybody's taken off. I got a couple of things. Don't treat the fucking stewardess who's trying to like take control of the situation. Like, I just got thrown up on, you motherfuckers. 1. So anybody else get thrown up on? Then do one of these. 2, the Parkinson guy's wife bounced the fuck off that plane and left her fucking husband immobile on the plane in sickness and in health. Don't leave your spouse on the fucking plane.
No, she watched First Wives Club on the plane, bro. She was out. Audi 5, bro. Had enough of that. And yeah, like, but you're right. These are fucking trash people. And we haven't even discussed the kid who's a trash fucking kid. Guess what? Matter of fact,
Corey's life lessons.
hi, little fucking Georges of the world. Uncle Corey here. Grow the fuck up. You're a kid growing up in the 2000s. Of course your parents are fucking divorced. Don't cop attitude with everybody, you little fuck. Who in the fuck are you?
You think you're special?
Yeah. I'm used to flying back and forth between my parents. Yeah, you're probably the reason they got divorced.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Dad was ready to abort you, and Mom was like, I think we should keep it, because she was like, maybe this will make George Sr. grow up, and guess what? It didn't. He still had dreams, and he went out and chased them, and now you're being a fucking cock to your mom and dad. Son of a bitch, kid.
Moving on. I think we struck a nerve with Corey.
Fucking hate kids.
Oh
My God.
Ed here leads a few passengers back to the plane to get medical supplies for Paula to fix her fucked up. Listen, ain't no plastic surgeon on the planet gonna fix Paula's nose at this point. But they're like, I guess we'll try.
Yeah,
So-
you might as well just bring her Dr. Pimple Popper to fix the rest of her face, because that nose is done.
It's gonzo.
It's over.
So they see that John Daly isn't in the bathroom anymore. Both the pilot and co-pilot are nowhere to be found. And they get said medical supplies in the cargo hold, and Jenny gets attacked by zombie pilot while trying to get out. Douchey Magoo shoots the captain with the gun he got out of his check bag, because of course he had a gun in his check bag. And then they get chased by Parkinson's dude's wife, but they get away. Parkinson dude gets bit. Like they get the Parkinson, they see him on the plane, and he's just like, I can't talk, I can't move. And they're like, holy shit, this asshole's wife just left him here. Good. She's the first infected one. She's fucking dead. Fuck that bitch.
And
So they're
guess
like-
what? Nobody bites him. Here's a tip, guys. When shit goes down, just shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Don't scream and act like an asshole. Run away. Don't be a fucking invalid. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that. Like, don't kneecap yourself. But like when shit goes down, be like, they already got me.
But they get him off this plane.
Yeah, dude, just shut
They
the fuck
bring
up
him-
and go.
They bring him back to the staging area. He sees a rat with red glowing eyes and is like, and he's trying to eyeball it. Nobody's paying attention because everybody wants to be a dickhead to this fucking stewardess. And the rat falls on his head, bites him, and turns this guy. So they got Paula in the little like cage thing. They throw this guy in the cage thing with her. They lock her up. And this is when the CDC comes in, right?
And if I could just offer one more thing, I won't give a PSA here. But before you start yelling at the flight attendant, who's the only fucking official crew member left, right? And like, oh, this is your fault, blah, 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 freaking out. Maybe don't be the guy that couldn't perform the blowjob maneuver on an overnight flight on Hooters fucking Air. Like, you couldn't even get away with that. And you're going to question somebody else's leadership? Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yes,
how many
sir.
fucking blowjobs I've given on overnight flights? Jesus Christ. Some they didn't even ask me for. I just fucking did it and still wasn't able to get away with it.
The CDC then comes in here. They have rifles. They make them take the protocol. And as the cat lady sits to take said protocol, her cat, who's out of its cage again because she loves just fucking take this bitch out,
It's a
bites
service
her.
animal.
It's a fucking, I'm a fucking punch that service animal right in his head. But it bites her, it runs away, and then literally all hell breaks loose. The CDC dudes try to get out, they get shot, they drag one of the CDC dudes back in. The group hears more of the infected like running towards them. And then they trap themselves in the back of this catering truck. And this is where they interrogate the dude from the CDC who gives all the exposition from the first movie. And he's like, I see, there was this building. And then we did the thing. And then the thing. And we're like, fucking cool. I saw the first movie. Awesome.
Yeah, two things on that. One, we see when the plane's taking off that there's like a problem. They're watching it, that there's a problem in LA at this fucking apartment building. So that's happening real time. They've only made it from LA to Vegas.
Yeah.
That movie's still happening if you drive from LA to Vegas. This guy should not know this. They should not have this information yet. There's no fucking way.
Yes.
And two, again, we're all in a situation where you have a gun. There's a finite number of people that's infected. You also have 2 more guns because they dropped their AR-15s or assault rifle, whatever the fuck they were using.
Yeah.
Kill the infected. What are we doing? There's like 6 people infected. There's like 8 of us. 3 of us now have guns. Let's go hunting. They're going to come right to us. Clang, clang, clang. Come and get me. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, we're going home.
Done and done.
Are we fucking done here? Let's move on. And finally, and I will probably stop talking for 5 seconds. Army girl who's like, they're giving us different pills and all this shit about the protocol taking.
Yeah.
Each cartridge had its own color, its own label.
Hey, bitch, I'm trying to get the fuck out of this fucking quarantine cargo hold at Las Vegas airport. God knows what the fuck disease is in this place.
Yes.
I just want to go home. If that means I take the red pill and she takes a blue pill, I don't care.
Yeah.
Get me the fuck out of here and into somewhere else. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
No, Q over here is stopping the whole goddamn thing because he heard half an episode of Joe Rogan and all of a sudden has wearing a lab coat. Idiot.
Well, in the CDC, I'm sorry, he's not CDC. He says he's CBDT. There's a lot of letters in this and whatever. I won't get into it. But he takes the gun from Henry here, shoots himself. And they get out of this truck and they head for the access tunnels to try to escape from the airport. But they need to find the maps first because they're all apparently architects and know how to read maps like that. So they find the maps.
Video game time.
Yes. They find the maps, but also they find that Henry is hiding a secret. That he brought rats onto the plane.
Oh my God.
He has a possible antidote in his bag.
Oh, I must have missed this part. Jesus Christ. You don't say. It was
I do say.
It was the aloof guy carrying rats.
It was the guy who said he was carrying gerbils for his classroom all along.
Yeah, by the way, Henry looks a lot like me. Flight attendants aren't interested in us, dude. Especially when we're carrying rats or gerbils on board a fucking airplane.
Yeah. Sorry,
I think
listen.
he's cute, Paula. No, he's not, Jenny. Yes, he is, Paula. Shut the fuck up. This dude's carrying fucking gerbils in a cage and looks like an asshole. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. With that said, I'll give you this.
Don't do that, it's not good for you.
Hi, guys. Let's just say you look, act, and sound like Corey, and you're on a plane and you want to get some puss. Don't tell the stewardess that you're traveling with gerbils for your classroom, because she doesn't want to have anything to do with you.
If you're looking to get puss, I disagree. You're letting her know my butt is DTF. That's what like I carry gerbils. I told so many people that I carry gerbils, and I've never had a gerbil on me one time. I'm just letting them know it's time to go.
Too much of a story. Like, I got a classroom, I'm a teacher, the gerbils, they cost $1 if you replace them. Get the fuck off my plane, trash human. Stop it.
Here's what I would do, in all honesty, and this is probably why I'm a little bit unemployable. But he comes on my plane and he's like, I can't fit this cage of things into this overhead compartment. And I'm like, what is it? And he says, gerbils. And if you heard him, you owe me $5 because there's five gerbils in there. They were $1 each. I'm literally opening up the fucking door and throwing the entire cage on the tarmac and handing the guy a $5 bill.
Hell yes.
And by the way, I'll toss the cat out there too.
Oh, fuck. Dude, if you ever kicked a cat, it's exhilarating. I'd fucking punt that motherfucker so far it wouldn't even fucking land. I'm like Uncle Rico. I could punt a cat over them mountains.
Henry here basically admits that he started this whole thing because he's one of the good guys, and he drones on about overpopulation and the planet is dying, and he's apparently part of this doomsday cult that we learned about in the first movie. And
Henry, your reasoning's a little flimsy. You're all over the place.
Yeah, he really is.
You're all over the place with why we're doing this, so tighten the ship, bro.
I told you before in the plane, I'm one of the good guys.
So Ed here attacks Henry. He's trying to get the gun away. Henry shoots him. The others are like, oh, I'm scared. Let's do whatever he says. So after giving himself the antidote, he leaves. He forces George to come with him. While separated, Jenny is attacked by infected douchey Magoo. She kills him by bashing his head in with a piece of like machinery. And then Shyla, the military chick, shows up. She's bitten, and she gives Jenny the night vision goggles that she got off of like the CDC guy. And Shyla uses herself as like this distraction to allow Jenny to escape and go find George.
I hate the night vision guy. Like, I understand the quarantine of it all and the night vision camera.
Yeah, because they cut the power and yada yada.
But there's a reason for it in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
This is just like night vision goggles. Here you go, buddy. I'm dead.
You were correct.
We didn't need it. The movie's fine the way it is.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That'd be like if they shot Blair Witch 2 in black and white. Don't do that. The movie's in black and white for a reason.
Yep.
There is an explainable reason in that movie. There is no real reason to have, like, I used to be in the army, so I carry a medical bag and NVGs on me. But the other guy carries the gun? The blowjob guy carries the gun, and I'm carrying medicine and night vision goggles? Get the fuck out of here. What are we talking about? Just make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, and I'm on board.
Yeah, but this is where Jenny finds George. He's all curled up and crying near like the drainage tunnel to escape.
And playing the victim again.
Henry's antidote didn't work. But now he's infected. So Jenny goes down into the tunnel. She's attacked by Henry. She drops the goggles. There's this whole struggle. So George puts them on, grabs the gun off the ground, and shoots Henry. And the movie basically ends as they find this drainage tunnel. They're crawling out. Jenny can't, well, she's already bitten. So she's like, I'm going to be so infected here soon. And then George can fit through the little bars at the end of the drainage tunnel. Jenny can't. And then like the CDC blows the whole like terminal area as they're like getting away. And George just walks away from everything. And then, you know, they got to leave a little thing at the end. So he drops the goggles, and the goggles show the cat walking by and shaking itself off because it's wet or it's shaking off the virus or whatever the fuck it is. The cat walks away, and then Vegas, baby, in the background.
Hated the ending. Here's how it should have ended.
So did I, by the way.
George is getting out of the thing, and he keeps calling back for Jenny. And Jenny comes after him as one of the zombies or mutants or whatever the Ravy people are. And she tries to attack him. And he turns away and she bites him. Or she bites his hoodie, right? And she pulls his hoodie off, and that's how he's able to get away. They should have shown a scene where George does that, and there's a little bit of blood on his neck. Like she just nicked him on the back of the neck when she went for the bite, and George should have been the carrier going into the Las Vegas desert looking for help. Because, I mean, he's a little kid wandering around. People are going to want to come up and help him. He's infected. He's going to attack them, and the spread is a lot more dangerous. A fucking cat? That cat runs into me. It's fucking dead. Movie over. Part 3's done in 15 minutes. There's a cat in our yard. No more cats. That felt good. I just jitted in my pants because I got to fucking kill another cat. I'm not a serial killer.
There's cat with mucus and throw up all over it.
Yeah.
Nobody's picking up that cat like, oh, look at the pretty kitty. Let's bring it inside.
No. Yeah. It's far away too, dude. Like it's going to start infecting lizards as it hunts.
Yeah.
Like it's not naturally going to be like, oh, a human. I got to infect that big thing. No, it's going to be fucking like hunting snakes and lizards and shit like cats do in the desert.
Yep.
I didn't think that ending was as scary as they thought it did, as they pull back the camera and they show like the Luxor and the other hotels on the strip. It's like, oh no, that cat's 50 miles away from the strip. Uh-oh. I know the fucking airport's like 5 miles away, but shut the fuck up. I'm making a point.
And the moral of the story is trash humans spread disease.
Hell yes.
Dude, at the end of the day, this movie is not good. Loved the first one. This was not a good follow-up.
No, and for the record, the premise is fantastic.
Oh, dude, the premise is great.
But I don't know what it is, and none of these characters have any real redeemable quality. And Jenny just feels like she's our heroine because nobody else really can be.
She's our
heroine, know what I mean?
Because I felt like I did heroin the entire fucking movie.
I wish. Jenny, if you want to do heroin, call me. But no, they missed a lot of opportunities where this could have been really good. I think taking it off the plane as quick as they did was a huge mistake. Yes. Having this problem in flight, in air, the trying to secure the cabin door while the zombies are banging on it. All of these different threats you have while also being in flight just up that anxiety that you need for a good horror movie or thriller or whatever, and it's just not there.
Agreed.
It's not. This is like the fucking executive decision of airplane zombie movies. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly.
Like, it's not great, but also you killed Steven Seagal in the first 10 minutes? Like...
No, dude, just like you said, there was just a lot of missed opportunities throughout.
Mm-hmm.
This could have been very good because, like, the actors did their jobs. Here, be a fat drunk golfer. He did fine with that. Be douchey Magoo and be his bitch ass wife, and like everybody played their roles the way they were written. It was fine, but the way it was written was not fine. Like, like these movies are supposed to be scary. You're supposed to put yourself in the situation. And if you put yourself in this situation, you're like, I murder everybody in here the minute I step foot onto the plane.
Like the first quarantine actually gave you like, okay, how do I get out of this building that I actually can't get out of?
Yes.
And I'm trapped in here with all these monsters. This warehouse is massive.
Yes.
I'm climbing to the top of one of these things and just keeping quiet. That's my whole plan. When it learns to climb, I'll fucking figure something else out. But until then, my one job is to basically find a quiet corner and pretend to be Parkinson guy for as long as I fucking need to.
Absolutely.
That's it. Like this, there was no real sense of like, oh no, I'm trapped. No, you have so much room to get around here. And again, you don't have an apartment building full of zombies.
Yeah.
Which I think is the other thing they missed. The plane should have been full.
Yes. Or at
Because-
least half full. There
Look
was
at
like
Alien.
15 people.
Yeah, there wasn't even that. Look at Alien versus Aliens. Alien, you had the one alien. What do you do for the sequel? Fucking hundreds of them, plus a queen, plus
What-
hundreds more eggs. Like
Yeah.
the entire thing is upped.
Yep.
Where's this? You don't have like a Michael Myers here with one guy you know you're gonna see. You can have as many zombies as you need. So why the fuck was the plane not full?
Yeah.
Especially if you're gonna take it to the ground. Now I have room to maneuver and I gotta avoid 6 fucking people. I do that at the grocery store, like literally every day. That's not a problem.
Dude, I can avoid 6 people in a 900 square foot apartment.
Shit,
Okay.
yeah. And you don't have to be like Robert Stack walking through the terminal at airplane, just knocking everybody out. Like, it's not hard.
Exactly. Well, with that said, man, that's all I got. Do you got anything else for this one?
No, man. Just fucking
All right.
don't fly with golfers, I guess, is the moral of this story. Don't fly with poor
Thanks,
people.
Marcus.
Stay off Frontier, stay off Spirit. The big carriers are big carriers for a reason, and you're paying to not sit next to trash people, especially if you're flying coach. If you're a poor flying coach on anything, I feel bad for you enough, but don't do it on these cheap airlines. It ain't worth it. Disney World ain't worth that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell. Secret time, Disney World isn't worth it ever.
Brother,
And with that said, for Corey, I'm Armando. This is Kiss the Reviews. And this was 2011's Quarantine 2 Terminal.